Good evening and welcome to Insider News. Tonight, we shall bring you activities marking the 2025 Olili Obibieri as it happened live and direct. Details of the event and more will be coming your way right after the hard news. My name is Maureen Stone Enuchoke. The hard news: the Independent National Electoral Commission has announced Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo as the winner of the Anambra State governorship election held yesterday. The returning officer for the election, who is also the Vice Chancellor, University of Benin, Professor Edoba Omorege, announced the results this morning at INEC's State Collation Center in Oka, the state capital. Correspondent Chukwemeka Modelim now reports.
Professor Omoregi announced that Governor Soludo of the All Progressives Grand Alliance won the election with 422,664 votes, while Prince Nicholas Okachukwu of the All Progressives Congress came second with a total of 99,445 votes. Young Progressives Party came third with 37,753 votes. He declared Governor Soludo of Apga winner of the election for gathering the highest number of valid votes cast in the election and satisfying the requirements of the law.
I, Professor Edoba Bright Omorege, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Vice Chancellor, University of Benin, thereby certify that I am the returning officer the 2025 Anambra State governorship election held on 8th day of November. I therefore declare that Soludo Charles Chukwuma of the APGA, I will satisfy the requirement of the law and score the highest number of votes in this election, is hereby declared the winner and return elected.
In Oka, Chukwemeka Modelim, ABS News.
And it's a supersonic congratulations to our governor. Moving on, Governor Chukwuma Soludo has expressed gratitude to Anambra following the Independent National Electoral Commission's INEC declaration of him as the winner of the Anambra State gubernatorial election. The governor reacted in his country home, Isofia, following a successful electoral process, which saw a significant turnout of voters across the state. ABS Government House correspondent Ejikabana found the report.
Soludo thanked the citizens of Anambra for their support and trust in his leadership and active participation in the election. Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, President Bola Tinubu, the security agencies, among others, emphasizing the importance of the democratic process, which saw him being re-elected with 73% of the total votes cast, while acknowledging the efforts of 15 other opponents under various platforms. The governor extended his hands of fellowship to them, describing the election as an improvement to the Anambra August 16th by-election.
Getting into gear 4 from March. To you in the Anambra, once again, we would never thank you enough for renewing our employment for the next 4 years. In a sense of gratitude. Gratitude to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for being a very true Democrat. We are in a true multi-party democracy. Let the votes count. And the people spoke loudly here in Anambra.
Governor Soludo, under the banner of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, polled a total of 422,664 of the votes out of the 595,298 total votes cast. Ejike Abana, ABS News.
The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has been commended for conducting a peaceful election during yesterday's Anambra State governorship election. This was the pause of some respondents at some polling units in Ekulobia, Agwata local government area, and Oko, Orumba North Council area. Shortly after voting at Ofosie Hall, Ekulobia Ward 1, polling units 001, 002, and Oko Ward 2 in Orumba North local government area. Assessing INEC's performance, the Commissioner to Anambra State Local Government Commission, Mr. Uche Okafo, applauded INEC for improving the electoral process such that the ad hoc staff came early with all their materials intact, though they experienced a little hitch with the beavers due to network issues, saying that they invited INEC technician who fixed the problem within 1 hour, unlike previous elections when beavers impeded smooth exercise. In their various speeches, some aged persons at Oko Ward 2, Mr. Matthias Moneke, who said he voted without hitches, thanked INEC for improving on the process, while Mrs. Cecilia Ezokeke, at the time of the interview, said that she has not voted because the beavers machine did not recognize her face, which she said was because she's transferred her registration. And as it's on the hard news, we shall be bringing to you Inside the News right after this break. Stay with us. Glad to have you proper on Insider News. The 2025 Olili Obibieri was celebrated amidst joy and happiness as descendants of Eri from around the world gathered at Obu Gad for the annual festival. Amaka Omozulike was there and commenced at the early hours of the day and brings the details.
Time every year, descendants of Eri, the 5th son of Gad, Gad, the 7th son of Jacob, gathered from all over the world to celebrate once again their origin, Olili Obibia Eri. And so, at the early hours of 1st November, on Ekede, Eze Chukwuemeka Eri of Enugu Aguleri in Anambra East Council area led children of Eri as they journeyed from Obugad to Abanabo Ezunomabala Conference to commune with the spirits of their progenitor Eri, who ended his journey in search of his roots at the particular point. The visit to Abanabo normally kicks off the Olili Obiberi with series of prayers, thanksgiving, and sacrifice to spirits who are already anticipating the visit. But before the visit to Abanabo, Ezeri's first port of call was the Obugad, Aguve Trinity Tree, and Eke Square, the ancestral home of Igbo race, which he did in company of some cabinet members, delegates from United States of America, Canada, and African America, whose DNA matched with that of the Igbos.
So we are remembering his coming into Aguleri. He lived, he reigned here until he left. Telling other Igbos is that they should know where they are coming from, where they are from. Aderi generally uju wonya gulerie ndiko pa ikono agolo na menyi agolo wenyi mba agolo bolebo baoba agolo idume agolo kalita nemu bulo nyi bezunu oyi wonyi bezunu ikenga ndi oku na ewu bebe.
Upon his return, Ezeri prayed and blessed water, which will serve as a sacramental for the year round, and thereafter performed the kola nut ritual.
I know so I can make a talk and care. But I no chukun so I know you so man, and I buy no. I cannot give him I can only guide a militata. Where Jane and Turugo, Amanaka Kenya, Yakaka Kenya, Makamuka was a group, who checking a man going off and then another chicken.
The chairman, Ezeri Cabinet, and Idu Eri Kingdom, Chief Jidofo Ugezu, an Nollywood actor, was auspiciously present at the festival.
Nabungosi ga-eso onye ọbụla wee naluo ụlọ onye ọbụla bụ onye bụ nsogbu wee bịa ebe a aka chukwu dị na Malaysia amen ọ bụrụ na obi ọma were obi aji a na-alọzi wee bata ebe a ọ bụrụ na ị naba ọ yara ekwu izu ị ga-eji aka gị mmadụ dị ife dị iche.
Some African Americans who trace their origin to Igbo land, including Mr. Griffin Lawson and Sidney Davids, who came from Kentucky, United States of America, received Igbo names as Prince Eluemuno and Ochora from Ezora.
What's symbolical about today is that we have come full circle as African Americans to come back to this place on this particular day for this particular ritual. Inuri omambala bi anya bia onuri omambala ka anya ga ajina. The reason why we are here is to bring a reconnection between our Igbos who were taken captive and brought to the United States, brought to America, and to bring that reconnection so that our brothers and sisters from America can come back to this place, from Igbo landing to Igbo land.
It's a very special moment for me. I've lived long enough to see this day come true. I do it for myself. I do it for my mother because through her DNA, I found out the same Igbo blood that flows to everyone out here flows in my body. So for me to be here as an American through the transatlantic slave trade, the connection that where those were at the Igbo landings, the water spirit brought us. So this is my first trip here, but I've been to Africa many times, but never here to the homeland. So it's very special to me, very special to be home.
Some prominent individuals from Anambra State were very much on ground to witness the event. An event like this cannot come to an end without paying of homage to Eze Chukwuemeka Eri. Whatever has a beginning must have an end. The Olili Obiberi 2025 has provided an opportunity for Umu Eri to reunite once again and celebrate that which binds them together as they look forward to such conviviality come 2026. I am Amaka Onwuzilike for ABS Insider News.
Remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by following our website at www.absradiotv.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABS Radio Television. Follow us on our social media handles at ABS Radio Television on Facebook, at ABS Radio TV on Instagram and on X. That's it on Insider News for tonight. Thank you so very much for watching. My name is Maureen Stone Enujoke. Good night and stay blessed.